Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for another first impressions video. You can find this anime on Crunchyroll right now. I believe it released last week around Friday or Saturday. It is called Spectre, and it's one that I actually left behind for a little while. I'm not really sure why I decided not to watch it. I honestly actually thought it was a second season because I, for whatever reason, confused it to Fate and Order. And it's not. I think it's because of the dash or the whatever little sign they have similar, but not the point. Pretty good anime actually. I remember reading the manga. I think I read a chapter or two of the manga, and I by at least the episode I thought I was gonna actually read the entire manga, but I guess I didn't. Before I continue, guys, a few things. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind. And you'll be notified when I go live and I upload videos. There's quite a bit of first impressions coming out your way. Some will be late because my wife might give birth anytime soon. So, but they'll be coming your way. If they haven't been posted yet, they will be posted. Thank you to those who support my channel. I really do appreciate that. If you guys want to further support my channel, you can always give through Super Chat, or you can become a donor through Patreon. Lastly, guys, there is a small spoiler alert. This is a little bit bigger spoiler alert because there is a background story on the girl that I think it's interesting, but there's a twist to it. So you have been warned. The episode really starts strange with a little girl being asked if she wants to be their wisdom goddess, and then the episode starts completely different and a little bit more on the lighter side. In fact, for a while you're very confused of what the heck happened in the beginning and why is this anime now becoming more of a shoujo. Now, it's not really a shoujo, but more of a romance at least. We meet this girl who is 17. She's very petite, look like she's basically 11 or 12, but she's actually 17, and she's been, I'm going to say stalking, because she hasn't really met him, but one time that she caught him from falling, and from that time she fell in love. It was love at first sight, and is how she expresses it. And since then, for 2 years, she's been talking about this guy behind his back with nurses and doctors to see who he is, why he's there, who he's with. He was with a girlfriend, and she analyzed basically what was going on and realized at one point that they did break off the relationship for whatever reason, and she waited a few more months, and now she's here in this episode talking to him, letting him know that she's willing, or if he's willing, to go out with her, and with a mindset of marrying. Now, the guy keeps acting like he doesn't deserve her, and he tells her, my girlfriend left me, and I really don't want to date right now. And he goes on explaining what happens and gives us a story of him essentially and his girl walking, and they see this water creature, and essentially the girl screamed and hugged him, and he says, and then I ran away, and that's it. She later caught up to me and told me that I was a coward and didn't expect that I was like that type of man. The little girl now realizes that he's lying and tells him the truth is that the one that ran away was not you, but the creature. And the girl was so afraid of you and didn't know who she realized that she didn't know the person that was in front of her. And the reason she knows this is because she herself can see all types of creatures, yokai, ghosts, and mythical creatures around her. And he said every single creature that comes close to you is scared and frightened and runs away. So there's something about you, something special about you. He goes on in kind of denying it, and then she explains her background story. Now, we get 2 background stories in just one episode, so it feels very lengthy, but it's still very short 24-minute episode. She explains how she found a hole and she was surrounded by yokai and all these different creatures, and essentially they wanted her to be a goddess, and she accepted. Now, in ancient history, gods, at least in the Eastern Hemisphere, have been known, or people that have like one eye or one leg have been known to be close to gods or gods themselves. So they actually removed her leg and her eye, and then left her in a bench. And after 2 weeks of missing, they found her, and doctors couldn't explain, but her wounds were healed. So now she basically walks with a prosthetic leg and a prosthetic eye, and she tells him this story to him and says, "I see them and I know who they are." Blah blah blah, and he's very very confused in all this. So she leaves and speaks to some yokai, and basically they're telling her, "Why are you hanging out with that beast, that demon, that horrible person, and horrible monster?" And she's just kind of like, "Well, I like him. I think he's cute." So she convinces them to go to the library to study about her to see if it's a true story. Figures out that it is, and she essentially tricks him to be there in the library so he can help her get rid of a demon that is there, or a creature that is there causing issues. And essentially they have a small battle against this creature, and we find out a few more things about the guy. The creature at one point eats his arm and then explodes or melts because his arm apparently is poison to creatures, and then he regenerates his arm. So this guy is something else, and he knows about it because he's very calm about it. He didn't really panic when his arm was bitten off. He knows that he can regenerate, and the poison for him was a kind of he wasn't really sure if it was gonna work or not, but it did work. So it's gonna be an interesting anime. Actually, considering in reacting to this one, we'll see. Just depending when it airs is when is really if I decide to watch it or not as a premiere, or sorry, as a reaction video. But I think I'm gonna watch this one either wise. It's a great anime, great premises. I really don't know why I stopped reading the manga, but out of 10, I'm gonna give this one an 8. I think this is one of the top 5s this season. It's gonna be spoken about. People are gonna really enjoy this one, and if you haven't watched the first episode, go watch it. It's interesting. It's amazing. It has a little bit of everything. It's comedy. It's romance. It's action. It's mythical. It's it has just everything that you would want in a perfect shonen. So go check it out. I think people will enjoy it. 8 out of 10 is what I give them. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, if you are going to watch this one or if you watched the first episode already. Thank you so much for those who are supporting my channel. I will be trying to be as active as possible, but like I said, my wife is going to give birth in any second now, so I could be busy doing other stuff. We were in the hospital for 6 hours last night, and it was very hard to do anything because I was watching my daughter, making sure she wasn't doing anything bad, and wasn't really sure if she was going to give birth or not, and she didn't. So, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably make a video when the baby's born. I'll post it because my channel will kind of, I won't post videos for a while. Not a long time. It'll probably just be 2-3 days, but I'll still make a video just in case for those who are asking where I am. So anyways, guys, if you want to first support my channel, you can always do it by just commenting, liking, sharing. I hope you've enjoyed the little dog that's been running back and forth there in the bottom. If you haven't seen him, rewatch this video and you can watch him run around there in the little corner. That's my dog. He's been hanging out with me this morning. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.